Namaste, Hare Krishna. Second chapter, Sankhya Yoga.
Sloka 70. āpūryamāṇam णमचलप samudram praviśanti yadvat tadvat kāmāyam praviśanti sarve śāntim āpnoti na kāma-kāmī. Here, in the set of slokas that we are seeing, that is 69, 70 and 71, which we are going to see, talks about a person in different stages. In the 69, a person who's controlled the senses and who's seen the Atma. How does this person see the sense object when it comes to him? The fact is he doesn't see them at all. That's what we saw in the 69th sloka. Those sense objects are not even visible for him, since he is completely fixed in his Atma. Whereas in today's sloka, this person is able to see various sense-enjoyable things are available in front of him. But he doesn't get disturbed. That's what has been told in this particular sloka. It has been given by an example that a person, though he gets so much opportunities to enjoy the senses, but he is not getting disturbed by those things. And Krishna gives a beautiful example here that during the rainy season, the rainwater pours into the ocean, and the water also from various banks, rivers, lakes, those are all rush into the ocean. Even with continuous pouring of water into the ocean, we never see the ocean get overflooded. It never overflow. Similarly, during the hot season, there will be hardly any rain, and also the lakes, the surrounding lakes and rivers may not have enough water. But still, in either cases, we don't see the ocean become dried up. Whether it's a rainy season with lot of water coming into it, or during the summer season, it doesn't get dried. That's the beauty of the ocean. So why Krishna is giving this metaphor is comparing that with this person who's fixed his consciousness in his Atma. The things comes to him that may be favorable or unfavorable, but this person remains unaffected by those dualities that he sees outside him. There's nothing that can affect him, even though there might be so many desire fulfilling things might rush towards him to satisfy his senses. He could see it, but he doesn't get disturbed and carried away by those things. He doesn't get affected by this liking and disliking, as he is fixed in his Atma and Paramatma. And that person alone can achieve peace. And others who are not will never be satisfied within. Rather, he'll be striving hard to satisfy his temporary senses. So that is what has been discussed in this particular sloka. Sloka 71. Vihāya kāmān sarvān pumāṁś carati niḥspṛhaḥ nirmamo nirahaṅkāraḥ śāntim adhigacchati. Now in this sloka, we are seeing the last one, where in this case, one who has not got the Atma Darshan, one is working towards it. So these three slokas, 69, 70 and 71, can be grouped, categorized into two. That is 69 and 70, one who has achieved the Atma Darshana, and 71, who's working towards getting the Atma Darshan, to see the Atma. Usually we get captivated by many things through the five senses. Through sound, taste, touch, smell and forms. Therefore, these senses are pretty much keeps us very active. The activeness has to be focused not through the senses, but by activating the consciousness to focus towards the Atma. So, in the world, the people have to survive. So we see a person, there are people who not living to eat, but eat to live. Meaning, one maintains his body so he can continue in the spiritual journey and perfect his life. As long as he is in this body, he tries to maintain it as much as it's needed to sustain himself. He does that with a proper consciousness, nirmamo, that is devoid of possessiveness, nirahaṅkāraḥ, being devoid of thinking of his body as a self. Because of this, nirmamo nirahaṅkāraḥ śāntim adhigacchati, that person attains peace. Seeing this much more deeper, one will be disturbed. The opposite of peace is being distracted, disturbed. That usually comes because of these two things. That is, when those things that belongs to us, as we think it belongs to us, I am the owner of it, I am the proprietor of it, I possess it. When those things is taken away from us, naturally one person is going to get disturbed. Likewise, if we identify ourselves to be this body, anything that happens to the body naturally or through someone, then we get disturbed again. It could even affect the mind, because that's all part of subtle body. Therefore, to attain peace, it's said here, nirmamo nirahaṅkāraḥ, that is, one should be devoid of possessiveness, and one should be devoid of thinking of his body as his self. By these slokas, Krishna is triggering Arjuna to focus on his self, so he can attain long-lasting peace and happiness. In the last few sets of these slokas, Krishna has giving importance to Jnana Yoga and encouraging through this process that Arjuna can attain peace. āpūryamāṇam णमचलप samudram praviśanti yadvat tadvat praviśanti sarve śāntim āpnoti na kāma-kāmī vihāya kāmān sarvān pumāṁś niḥspṛhaḥ nirmamo nirahaṅkāraḥ śāntim adhigacchati.
Namaste. Hare Krishna.